Hi guys, welcome to Crypto B 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. Another centralized exchange filed for Section 11, or talking about bankruptcy yesterday, and it's already making waves in the news. And also, the chart is looking crazy, and I think you do not want to miss it because I believe we're going to see something that is going to blow our mind off of the chart. All right. And we're still going to look at the chart analysis. We're going to talk about the economic calendar. Also, take a look at some things that are making waves in the crypto space. All right, my name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and welcome to the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. And when I mean we do not gamble it, I mean we do not gamble it. You can see right here from the source, the BlockFi itself, saying today, BlockFi filed voluntarily case under Chapter 11 of US Bankruptcy Code. Acting in the best interest of our client is our top focus and continues to guide our path forward. Chapter 11 is a transparent process, and we will continue to communicate with our client to ensure they hear directly from us. And also, they added some important in case you want to seek for information or you want some things to know about it, they added it on. And also, if you want to know, maybe to ask some questions and all of that, they put the code right here and you can see. And that has even brought us to see that in July, FTX was acquiring Spotify, saying they're going to help them out with about 400 million, and also with a buyout of, I think, a buyout option of 240 million US dollars. And you can see here in July, FTX had signed a deal with BlockFi to provide the firm with 400 million US dollars revolving credit facility and an option to buy it up to 240 million. But we all know what happens to Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX US, and Alameda Research. We saw what happened, and due to that, a lot of these people are pulling back. We saw Voyager is now back on auction looking for a new buyer, and now BlockFi is trying to say since FTX can't save them any longer, it's better they file for Chapter 11. And Chapter 11 simply means they can continue doing business while they pay out all the debt, talking about the bankruptcy they file for, but they can still be in business, you understand, because we have three types of bankruptcy that you can file for. There's one that when you file for it, you can continue business. There's one that you can file for it, pay the debt and still continue business. And there's one you can't even do anything at all. You're not qualified for credit or anything again. But for them to continue running the company and also to be able to help the client and the customer, that's why they decided to go for Chapter 11. And the same thing, that's what Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, and FTX US and other 130 something companies too did, just to be transparent with what has happened. But that has now brought a lot of things in the market. People are now saying a lot of things that we can now see even on the headlines. We see it coming up saying BlockFi sues FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried over shares in Robinhood. And this is news because it's shocking that, oh, so he's got some equities with Robinhood and he used it as a collateral when he was having a deal with BlockFi in July. Now they're suing him because they feel that the breach of whatever has been done, they need to take the money. And also now we have crypto lender BlockFi filing for bankruptcy and conducting major layoffs as FTX contagion claims another. You see, so this FTX thing is huge and is actually contagion. It's been affecting a lot of people. We saw what's happening with Solana. We saw what's happening with Voyager. Even Three Arrows Capital have been affected, and some even investment, some big players in the game are even affected. And that's why everyone just wants this guy to be brought to book. And also we can see BlockFi holds 1 billion US dollar to just three of its largest creditor, and that's what we saw in the bankruptcy they filed yesterday. And we all know in FTX is owing about 50 major creditors, while BlockFi is owing about three major creditors, 1 billion US dollars. So that's what has been making waves in the crypto space, and we've seen a lot of people deliberating that this is another clash. But I don't think this should affect the market because we all know they were insolvent back since July. We know about Three Arrows Capital, we saw Voyager and all of that. So we knew they were insolvent. So then coming out saying they want to file for bankruptcy, it's not going to change the market. So I don't want you to FOMO in or get into the fall. That is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and thinking probably, oh, the market is going to crash more. Yes, we're still talking about sentiment. We're still waiting to see if the market will drop down to around how am I going to call it, the 14, 10K, 12K everyone is waiting for. But it might be it's not going to do that because we've seen resistance bouncing around 15,000, 16,000 thereabout, and I'm going to share that with you on the show right now so you can have a clear understanding of where the market stands and what you need to do. But we can't do that without checking the economic calendar out to know what data will be coming out today like we normally do on the show. And we'll be expecting GDP month to month coming out in the Canada. And speaking of Canada, they're out of the FIFA World Cup. If you're a lover of soccer, maybe you've been joining it, and some fan tokens are appreciating while some fan tokens are depreciating. But you need to do your own research before you do anything in the space. All right, and also we'll be expecting BOG and CB consumer confidence coming out in United States and GBP today and tomorrow. Later in the week, we'll be expecting CPI flash, CPI core CPI flash in Europe. We'll be expecting non-farm employment change, prelim GDP quarter in United States on Wednesday, and Fed POS peak will be coming up tomorrow, and that is very, very important. You do not want to miss that because we might see that pushing the market to all-time high in the lower time frame, not the all-time high in more than 70K. But I'm just saying in a small movement above, we might see that happening. And also, we'll be seeing CPI month to month, CHF called PCE price index will be coming out in the United States on Thursday, and we'll be waiting for manufacturing PMI also coming out on Thursday. And on Friday, we'll be seeing ECB President Lagarde speak. Interest rates, the governor is going to talk about what tools they're going to use regarding the Australian dollar interest rate coming out, and even New Zealand interest rate that will come out in the nearest future. We'll be waiting for employment change and unemployment rate in Canada, also non-farm employment change that comes every first Friday of every month, and we'll be expecting that too. And unemployment rate as well will be coming out in the United States. So all these data are very important. We need to get ready for all crazy volatility to be happening in the market starting from today or tomorrow. And I'm going to share with you what you need to do and how you need to, navigate your way through the market. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. You can subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of this great content or this great thing we're doing on this platform. So right now, Bitcoin is trading at 16,464. I haven't come down to test this zone, to test 16K, and we'll be failing to break 16K. Why? Because that's where we have the main order block before we break out this structure in a higher time frame. Let me show you that so you can understand what I'm saying quickly. Let's go to higher time frame. You can see in a higher time frame we have the 16K there about here, and now we have this build up between here, which is 16,200 and 16,100. You can see then we have this breakout that broke above this structure. So now We come back to retest it, we failed to break it as well. And a lot of people are saying, is 16K now going to be our new resistance to now start having a bullish trend? We are going to discuss about that, and you do not need to jump into the market. Just let's talk about what is going on so you can understand what is happening in the market. So let's go to 2 hour. You can see, and this is what I want to show you. Let me go to 1 day chart. Let me go to 1 day time frame. You see, on this 1 day time frame, when you do this, let me show you. When you do use the Fibo to check, you can see the price is back bouncing back around 0.618, and that is a perfect place for buy, if you may ask me. So we might see the market breaking above 16,900 to 17K, come to test this 17,400, come back and shoot up to this 18K or continue like that. It's possible because we've been experiencing bear market for a long period of time, and a lot of people sentimentally have been saying they wanted to get to 10K, they wanted to get to 10K, but some people, sometimes market might not just do what you want. You will just appreciate it from wherever they feel is the right time to buy, and you start seeing another massive buy into the market, and you do not want to miss out. So that's what I'm going to share with you this morning, when you need to get into the market and how you need to navigate through all that stuff. So right now, let me delay this Fibonacci stuff. I haven't shown you what you need to do. If you remember yesterday or on the show, I told you to have a sell at 16,450 thereabout, and now I told you hold yourself till we got to around this point. I was expecting the market will come and mitigate this point, but now we're bouncing back here, but we've not been able to break above the structure yet. So don't get it wrong. We have 1, 2, 3. You understand? These might be 4 and still come down to test this place. It's still possible. But what do we need to do? We need to follow the chart, or we need to follow the data that has been coming out, so we do not miss the movement, or we do not lose our money in case it's wrong. So what do we need to do today is very simple. We saw this structure creating out of here. Then we saw the market spike around 16,350, come back to test this zone and refuse to come back and break it. Now it's breaking this structure. So what does that mean? That means we're having a structure for buy in a lower time frame, which is correct. So what am I expecting us to do? I'm expecting us to take a trade above this 16,330. So maybe you miss out, or you're watching the show late, you didn't get where you need to buy in. I think you can get into the market now, but you just need to use your risk reward and trade with the amount you can afford to lose. But I think we might see the market do something like this. You see, we might see the market do, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then come back here to test this zone again, then we'll see the market shoot up. That's what I'm expecting the market to do, and that's how I'm going to take the trade or watch the trade play out today. But in case not to miss out on whatever that's happening in the market, this is what you need to do. I'm going to tell you right now, you need to now put, I think it's a buy already, because the structure has been broken. To me, it's a buy already, but now it's not a buy in a higher time frame yet. Let me go to a higher time frame, like 2 hours and 4 hours. You can see it's not a buy in a higher time frame yet. Why? Because we still need to come and touch this point back. You see, this is where we have the buy and sell before this movement. So we'll be looking, maybe the market will come back to test this zone, which is around 16,200. Then the moment it's coming back to break above anywhere it starts to create the structure, that is where you need to get into the market. But right now, it's a buy in a lower time frame, and I like to get into the market early, because doing that gives me the edge to make more money as the market starts appreciating, instead of jumping into the market when it's up there. So what am I expecting the market to do? The market has already broke above 16,350, and it has come back to test it. I'm expecting the market to come down again, to come and test around 16,200. So if you miss out, you can't wait for the market to come and test 16,200 or even 16,750. that's where you need to take your buy, and we're going to see it continue to move up. And if it comes down and fails to hold the grip around it, because we've seen that happening for a couple of weeks now, market is going to break out. Now coming down to hold the grip, it won't be able to hold it. It will break down. Then we have another low, we have another low, we have another low. But now the high will start one day or at a point in time, and you do not want to miss out. So what am I trying to say in essence? What I'm trying to say is we've seen this structure created, which is a nice one. So what are we waiting for? We'll be waiting to see the market to come down, like I showed you, to come and test this zone, to create, to now have credit zone, then move ahead to create our possible one, then now have the big one that's going to break all these structures, then to confirm in a higher time frame, then we're going to have a massive buy, then the market will start shooting up. That is exactly how the market normally play out. So what you need to do now, this is simple, excuse me, this is what you need to do. It's very simple. This, you just need, if you miss out to buy at 16,350, it's fine, but wait, let's see if it's going to continue moving higher. The moment it comes down back to retest 16,200, take a buy there, or around 16,150, take a buy there, and make sure you put your stop loss below 16K. The moment we break below 16K, that means the market is going to fall off. So where is your buy stop for today? Your buy stop is below 16,000, and your, your buy stop is above 16,350, and your sell stop is below 16,000. So that's the setup for today. Not financial advice, it's just for educational purpose, but it's what we've been doing, and we've been right more than 99%, if not 100%. You can go and verify what, if you've been following the show, you know how value and how important this show is. So I'm buying already. I have a buy open already in Bitcoin because we broke above 16,350, and I'm going to watch it come back, maybe retest this zone. Then I'm going to have more buy to it, and probably we'll see the market shooting up. But you need to use a risk reward. Make sure you do not over leverage, you do not buy a lot side, so you do not blow your accounts. Make sure you create room for liquidity in case of the volatility. You know, market can shoot up 500 and still continue going to where you predicted. But if you don't create liquidity for that, you might miss out on everything. So what is the signal for today, or where do you need to get into the market? It's 16,350. It's a buy already. If you're not in the market, you can get into the market. It's a buy already. And where do you need to put your sell stop? Your sell stop is below 16,000, but make sure you use your risk reward before you place your trade. So that's that on BTC. BTC to me in a lower structure, it has formed a buy, and it's a buy already. I'm in the market already. It's not financial advice. Do your own research and make sure you trade with the amount you afford to lose. It might come back and retest this zone. It's still correct. You can wait for it to come to 16,175, 16,200 before you take your buy, or you can just buy now. Make sure you use your risk reward, because you'll now be risking about 400 point or 450 point if you break below 16K, because 16K is going to be where I'm going to say the trade is invalidated, and I have to leave the market and take a short. So let's check out ETH. I believe ETH too is going to be the same thing like we've been seeing. They've been having same correlation. Okay, you can see ETH is still the same thing. You can see I draw 1, 2, 3. I was saying it's going to shoot up. So did we break here? Yeah, we did break it, but the movement didn't happen. So now they're bouncing back here because Bitcoin is bouncing back, and ETH is already a buy from 1,180. You see, so your buy stop for today, or where you need to get into the market, is 1,180, and where do you need to get out of the market or short the market is when the market break below 1,150. So your sell stop, or where you need to short ETH for today, is 1,150, and your buy stop is your buy stop, or where you need to get into the market that is already broken out, is 1,180. So you need to watch out for that. So let's check out what is going on in the market, talking about the market watch. And I've always been saying it, you can comment down in the comment section, tell me the coin you want me to look at, or the project you want me to look at. I'm going to analyze it, and we share the opinion, our view on the platform. And if you want to know about the signal and all of that, you might want to subscribe to our Telegram and our Discord channel so you can be part of what is going on. But what is trending right now is PancakeSwap is trending, Bitcoin is trending, Solana is trending, and we can see we are still maintaining the market cap above 800 billion. We see, we are still maintaining the market cap above 800 billion. So the market cap is sitting at 834 billion. Last trading in the last 24 hours is 46 billion, and BTC is still close to 38% dominance, and ETH close to 18% dominance. And on the sister side as well, we can see the market cap is about 871 billion, still above 800 billion. And 24 hours trading has been about 50 billion, and BTC still around 36 to 37% dominant, and we can see ETH also at 16.7 to 17% dominance, and that's what the market is all about now. And right now BTC is trading at 16,476, and it's been appreciated for about 5% in the last 7 days, 1.64% in the last 24 hours, and we can see Ethereum has been appreciated for about 11% in the last 7 days and almost 3% in the last 24 hours. And we can see Dogecoin appreciated for about 40% in the last 7 days, 8.58% in the last 24 hours. Let's check out some coin on the top 100 quickly so we can know some coin that try to push. We can see Holo has made it to inside top 100, and we still have it at 101, Compound at 102, ENS at 103, Ravecoin at 106, Yen Finance at 110, Stepping at 112, and the list go on. You can see most of them have appreciated in the last 7 days, and we might be seeing the market start shooting up from there, but you need to do your research and follow the signal we're giving on this show. Not financial advice, but we've been right more than 99.9% on this show. So some of them are doing good in the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. Why? A lot of them are just trying to kick off in the last 1 hour. So that's that on the market. Well, let's check out some overall NFT collection, talking about top collection in NFT space. So let's see overall, and we can see Bored APH is still sitting at number 1, CryptoPunk at number 2, Moten APH at number 3, and we can see Order for Other Side at number 4, Azuki number 5, Dudu's number 8, and Jenny Undead still at number 10. These are the top 10 NFT. NFT is highly risky. It's very, very volatile. You might want to do your research before you bag your money on any of that. So that's on the market watch for today. Bitcoin is still looking good. Tell me the coin you want us to look at. We're going to discuss it on this show, and I bet you won't regret doing that. And comment down in the comment section what you want us to add to the show, or what you want us to take away from the show. Your opinion is welcome, because the show is all about you guys, all about making everyone become crypto millionaire, not crypto billionaire, and experiencing the financial freedom we've been talking about. So what am I expecting Bitcoin to do today? I bought already. I'm expecting Bitcoin to continue shooting up, probably come back to retest this zone or retest this zone, then it will still continue the trend, because we're now having 1, 2, I'm expecting probably 3, because we have a mitigation here. You see there's a mitigation around 16,500. Let's see, probably we'll test it, then we'll see the market come down to mitigate any zone here, then continue shoot up, or we see it just creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the 7th is going to be a very long one, and that might now skyrocket the market, talking about having a bullish trend in a higher time frame. Not financial advice, just for educational purpose, but we'll be right, and that's what we've been showing you or teaching you on this platform. And this platform is all about everyone to become financially free, talking about cryptocurrency. So that's that on the chart analysis, and I've spoke about BlockFi already. They filed for Chapter 11 voluntary bankruptcy, and now they proceed in paying out the customers. And if you want to know much about them, you can go to their Twitter page and also get some information about that. And I think a lot has been happening in the crypto space lately, but it's all for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And I bet you the market is going to recover anytime soon, and we're going to see the market start moving up. We might still go to 10K. There's still possibilities showing me on the chart, because if you look at my chart right here, we only have 1, 2, 3. You see 1, 2, 3. We might have 4. Then the market come down to test this point as our 5, which is 5,600. It's possible, but until the chart shows us that it's breaking it down to come and test the place, we have to take a buy, because the market might continue going up and break the rule of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because sometimes we have 1, 2, 3, then the market will start moving up. And talking about Fibonacci, if you use Fibonacci, you can see this here is around 0.68%, and we might now have this as our first yellow, second yellow, then we're going to have our fourth yellow around maybe 17,500 thereabout, and probably come down to retest anywhere we have other block, and the market continue rallying up. So if you want to know much about what I've been saying and you don't understand it, you might go to www.instacashfs.com and apply for free training, where they train you how to trade, how to invest, and know everything about cryptocurrency in general. And speaking about Instacash, shout out to Instacash for sponsoring the show since the beginning of this show, and they've been our backbone. If you want to sell your cryptocurrency or you want to trade any of this crypto project, you might want to contact them via the website, the WhatsApp, or any of the social handles, and I bet you they're fast, reliable, and efficient. But what is the sentiment today? Because we can't do without checking the sentiment. And you can see the sentiment has moved from extreme fear to fear and going into greed gradually. And that's when, if you've been watching the show, I told you that when you see extreme fear, that's when you need to start bagging some crypto. But you don't just jump into the market. You need to make sure you follow the signal we're giving you on this show, so you can be part of the greatness that is happening on this platform. So what is the sentiment today? The fear and greed index is sitting at 26. We're sitting at 20 or 22 some days ago, and now we moving up to 26. But that doesn't mean the market will start moving up or to 40K, 30K. The structure needs to form out, break above the structure, then we're going to have a good buy or a good trade in the market. So that's that on the fear and greed sentiment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of the greatness that is happening on this great platform, Crypto Being 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and that's what I have for you on today's show. I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, and you've been watching the Bitcoin and BlockFi show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. Until I catch you another wonderful episode, stay safe, stay blessed, and it's peace out.